Do you find yourself overbooked, overworked, or just plain over it? This holiday season, there's a new trend gaining momentum, and it's all about slowing down, saying no, and embracing a softer, more intentional way of living. Enter the soft girl season. Tamika Bob, known as Dr. T Bob, is a faith-based counselor, educator, and the author of It's Okay to Answer Yourself. She's here to tell us about the power of taking it down a notch. So welcome to the show, Dr. T Bob. We're happy to have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I mean, we were talking a little bit about how right now it's a really busy season. It's a busy time of the year with the holidays, but could you explain a little bit more what it means to embrace your soft girl era?
Absolutely. So, a soft girl is an individual who has chosen to embrace her femininity, particularly kindness and gentleness and peace. And she only allows others in her space who have chosen to do the same.
I like that. And I mean, I've heard the term, especially more recently. So why do you think so many women now have chosen to embrace the soft girl season for themselves?
Yeah, I think it is a trend that kind of started on social media. Don't you just love the internet, right? But I believe some have kind of, jumped on the bandwagon, but others have chosen to embrace this season simply because they felt like the opposite behavior wasn't working. For example, maybe more aggressive behavior or what some would call masculine behavior. They felt like, that's not really working. So let me try something else and see if that will be the winner in my relationships.
Yeah, so to that point, I mean, is embracing softness more beneficial for single women or maybe women in relationships, or is it really for everybody?
I think it's for everyone. I think singles can benefit as well because it never hurts to take care of yourself. This season is really about self care, right? So if we think about it, if you only allow others in your space that exhibit peaceful characteristics,
Mhm.
that's a good thing. And in singleness, that's really important. And if you're coupled, if you're in a relationship, it's also important because oftentimes we want to play the blame game and say our relationship is not working because of the other person. But sometimes it's good to look at you, right?
Yes.
It's good to look inward and say, how can I be more peaceful? How can I really just bring things down a notch? So I think overall, it's a beneficial time.
Yes, I like that you said, it also takes some self-reflecting on yourself as well too. So, can you talk a bit about your book and break down why it is okay to answer yourself?
So, yes, the title of my book, It's Okay to Answer Yourself. It is so important that you do that in this season. It's important because during this time, you're going to have all kind of thoughts, all kind of opposing thoughts in your head, right? You're going to hear things like, it's not going to work. Why are you doing that? You should just go back to your old self. You still don't have a man. You're going to have those type of thoughts, but you have to speak out loud and answer yourself. Because
Mhm.
guess what? You're the only one asking yourself those questions. So you want to make sure you affirm yourself. You want to make sure you look in the mirror and you say, I can do this. I can be more peaceful. I can be more gentle. And so you want to always know that you are asking yourself those questions. So you have to answer yourself.
Yes, and I agree with that because I think it's easier to go back to what we know, but it takes a little bit more work. It's a more of a challenge to try something different, but if it's going to benefit us in the long run, it's worth a shot. So, how can we carve out self-care while juggling, family and social obligations and the holidays?
Yes, oh, the holidays, that's a big one, right? Yes. So here are some tips to just really kind of help you get through this season. The first tip is you want to write in a journal, a minimum of 3 times a week. You can grab a journal from anywhere, even if you don't want to buy one. Hey, grab a notebook. Go ahead and write in that journal your good thoughts, your bad thoughts, how your day was, even your goals. Second thing is you want to monitor your audio and visual diet. As women, we want to make sure we look great, right? But it's so important also to monitor our ear ear gate and our eye gate. What are we watching? What are we listening to? The third thing, you want to make sure you take a social media break. I know no one wants to hear it, but take a social media break. The scrolling, yeah, it can get a bit much at times. Next, you want to make sure you avoid comparison. They have a story and you have a story. Their story is not your story. So make sure to avoid comparison. And lastly, but I would say most important, make sure you pray, meditate, spend some time with yourself, spend some time with the higher being. Those things will definitely get you through this season.
Yes, all helpful tips. Dr. Tamika Bob, aka T Bob, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can get a copy of your book. It's Okay
Yes.
to Answer Yourself is the name of the book, and you can find it wherever books are sold. And to find out more, head to tamikabob.com/author.